we go. Green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Press start.
Tell Mr. Dennett that Ricky Bobby is my best friend. And it's shaking big time.
Alright, let's just make sure I can hear myself real quick. One moment, guys. Hold up. Hello. Alright, perfect. Anyways, welcome back after a week break here from the BuildSubmarines Cup Series here, as it's race 6, I believe, now. And we're at Brands Hatch here, and that's located in New England, as we already did qualifying. I was a part of qualifying, but I was 3 seconds off the pace, so we guys just, just park and start for qualifying. But let's take a look at our pre-race info here. As Brands Hatch, I couldn't find much about this, but it's a 2.4 mile road course, 9 turns. It's a very fast road course. I never got up to like 5th gear, but sometimes you got 4th gear. So we're using the circuit layout from 2003, and it opened in 1950. And then let's look at our point standings as well. So Ice Nonstop has 2 wins, which was from Homestead and Daytona Road Course, and Finn from Daytona 500. Jay must have won Eagle Rock. The Penske King won Mid-Ohio after that exciting finish. And I don't think there is a rivalry between those two now. And then your cutoff is separated by 1 point between J23 and Top G here, which I don't know if both of those guys are racing. So, and then if you're wondering how to join the league, here's how you can join. You're gonna need Xbox Game Bar, or Discord. And they can either add me or Finn on Discord and Xbox as well. And here's our official league socials as well. That's our YouTube, TikTok, and then obviously the Twitch, which you're watching right now. So, and as lap 11 is the end of stage 1 here. I think it goes 10, 10, 15. Let me make sure for you guys. 10, 15, 20 here, so we're gonna have 45 laps here. We're a little bit behind schedule. The race was supposed to start at 9:30, but that doesn't matter too much. And oh wow, hold up, gang. Ooh, it's been a minute since I've done this, so. And as we're coming to the green flag here for Brands Hatch here, as Insigne will lead us off into turn 1 here. And you can see almost throw 3 wide for the lead as the 71 machines in the grass already. Oh, we already have contact. We have a spin. Spin in the back. It looks like it's going to be Dark Ghost. Really unfortunate for him here. Now let's go to the lead here. Ori having problems on lap 1 here. No cautions out though. We're going to stay green here as we have a car off the track. It's going to be that 98 machine there. No clue what just happened there as we're going to go in the middle of the pack here as now Finn's off now into the stand trap here. There's not a lot of runoffs compared to like Mid-Ohio, which had no runoffs at all. So you're going to see a lot of drivers in the grass and the gravel traps as well for today's race, or tonight's race, excuse me. And now we're pretty much spread out throughout the field here already. We're not even on lap 2 or lap 2 of this race. And we might have a battle here for 5th here between Joshi and Finn here. Finn was believed to start 3rd, winning that gravel trap just a couple seconds ago. And as Maximus, who got 3rd, I'm pretty sure, or 2nd at Mid-Ohio after that finish, is currently about a second back from Maximus. And as Joshi's off, great timing by me. Unfortunate for Joshi though. That's a beautiful paint scheme. Only if he didn't ride Kyle Larson at Darlington, I would like it more, but. And as it's a singled out already. Yeah, there's not much to talk about. I can't talk about the last couple of races here since I was in Milwaukee for soccer. So, and as we have a car stop, it looks like it's Joshi. Looks like he's just got in that gravel trap there as well. So, hopefully he can come back from that. As we're on Maximus, right, or we're riding along with Maximus, not right on, excuse me. And I really hope I can still hear myself, so, yeah. Well, I should probably pull it up on my phone since there's nothing too exciting happening right now. And as we have a car off, it looks like it's Bobber McMob. And you got passed by Ghost here, who spun on lap 1 there. Can you try and pass Ghost here? It's gonna be close. I think, oh, he got in the grass a little bit there. Ghost is gonna have a run on him. Which did not happen, obviously. Alright, I still hear my voice. That is a good sign, fellas. As we're watching this battle here for 6, and oh, 98's loose. Does he save it? Yes, he does. What a save with that traction control on. As we have a battle for 4th here between Finn, who's coming back, and Matty D here. Matty D has some chances to win these past couple of races, but just blew it. And as Finn is in the grass there a little bit, that's going to take him a little bit to get back to Landon there. And as we're still pretty much singled up here, Insigne is trying to catch up to Ice here. I think there was a pass for the lead at some point. Maybe not. I get these two cars mixed up since it's literally almost identical. You can just see the whites is flipped around, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I think Insigne is a little bit more detailed though, so that's something, I guess. And as Finn's in the grass a little bit, he might have a run on the 71 machine here. He's only about a second back here, and he's gonna be on that back bumper. Does he make a move though? No, he's not. He's in the gravel trap once again. See, it's just about being consistent on these road courses. I mean, in NASCAR Heat 5, Watkins Glen and many of the other road courses took forever. You just gotta be consistent every lap and all that. As Landon passed Maximus for 3rd place there. Not sure what happened there, as I was too busy explaining my NASCAR E5 career I had. And as Landon's in the grass a little bit there, should have slowed him down too bad there. And as Insigne, you can tell on the map on the top right screen there, it says falling back from ice there. And I think Landon's gonna, or Maximus is gonna have a run on Landon here eventually. If not, Dark Ghost is gonna try and pass up there after that unfortunate turn 1 event that we caught on his onboard there. Maximus tried to dive low there. Oh, and Landon's in the grass there. He's gonna slow down. Hopefully he doesn't kill anyone. Saves it. And that was pretty chaotic there. It's just, like I said before, he's gotta be consistent about all that, so. As we're on board with Maximus, who took 3rd place away from Landon after he went off the track there. I mean, during qualifying, I tried to be consistent, but it was my first time running this track in Forza ever, so it does now a lot of run-ups compared to Watkins Glen here, as Bobber McBob is getting pressured by Landon here. What will Landon do here? He's in the grass a little bit there. Landon's gonna have a run on him. He's gonna try to dive in low here. Does not work. And he's got to wait probably until, I don't know all the turns here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to set a dive down to the inside here. Does he get it? It's going to be side by side. He's going to have to run off the outside. It's going to be side by side. He's still in the grass there. Let's see who has the advantage coming off. It's going to be Landon who takes 5th place away from Bobber McBob. Little tongue twister there, excuse me. And Ice Nonstop is just dominating the stage. Really just a 20 and 11 machine. And as we have a car off, it looks like it's Bobber McBob. Now you see, it says not a lot of these guys is try to push it too hard. I mean, it's just stage 1. It's gotta be consistent with all your lap times, because then, you know, you fall back, obviously. Like, Dark Ghost has been really consistent ever since his lap 1 wreck, which I don't know if he did that, like, by himself or what happened there. As Maximus is still holding 3rd place away. He's starting to drive away from Ghost here, who spun on lap 1, like I said. And as we have a car off, it looks like it's Landon. Landon's off now. Gets passed by his team owner there, a Finn. This should be a good battle to watch here. As you can see, Landon has kind of a different line there, as Finn's off the grass there, or off the track, not off the grass. Excuse me. And now Landon will take 5th place away from his team owner, but what will Finn answer that with? And now the back stretch, I would say. Yeah, I'm entirely sure what you would call this. And as Landon ran a little bit high there, and it looks like it paid off for him, as Finn did not capitalize, as he's in the grass again. Finn should have a run here, I believe. As we're hitting lap 9 here, I'm pretty sure. No, lap 8, excuse me. And as pretty boring race so far. I mean, not a lot of stuff has happened, but that's what you get at these road courses until the end, when we have a NASCAR overtime here. So lap 10 will be the white flag here, and then when we hit lap 11, it's gonna be the stage finish here. So as we're gonna get off and watch Maximus and Dark Ghost here, still about the same distance here. I think Dark Ghost is starting to catch up a little bit, little by little here, as Joshi has been the first car to get lapped here for today's race here. Now, #1 UPS machine. And as we might have a battle for 3rd now, Dark Ghost is on his bumper almost. Let's see what happens into this turn here. Ghost ran a little bit high there. I think he's gonna run out of these next few turns here. And as we have, oh my god, we have a car off. Or maybe that's Josh. I think it was Josh who maybe letting the guy go by. And as Ice has a dominant lead of over 10 seconds here. Probably one of the fastest cars. As Maximus is off, he saves it. But Dark Ghost is now going to run on the outside. He's going to try to block it as the one machine took out all the signs. What will Maximus do there? He's going to have to try and get that lead back, dude. Only 3 to go here. Needs those stage points for a 3rd place. That would be really nice. So let's see what type of move he tries to pull here. Almost in the grass there. Great driving there. Still about less than a second. Maybe less than a car length behind. Does he use the bumper at all? He does not. Almost did it there. Did not work out though. He's going to have a draft down this big, or excuse me, long straightaway here. And as they both got a little bit loose there, here comes the 9, less than a car length still after that turn. Looks like they have the same identical braking points here. Maximus now less than half a car length. He's on that bumper there from our point of view there. Does not work out well. And as we're coming to the white flag here for stage 1 here. And we're gonna keep watching this battle here between Ghost and Maximus. As it looks like Ice has a lead of over 15 seconds here. And as he's gonna try to look below, does not work out for Maximus. Oh, Dark Ghost is in the sand trap here. Here comes Maximus. He's gonna try to use that bumper there. Does not work. As Ice is now entering that long straightaway there. You can see a lot of drivers trying to use the rumble strips as he's to the inside now. Ghost got a little bit loose there. Maximus is probably going to take 3rd place over now. And he does. Oh, Ghost spins out. Now, I have no clue how you spin out, but that's going to be a free stage win. Or free, oh, almost contact with Landon and Ghost there for 5th there. And now the field is pretty much spread out, excuse me. And as it's not the checkered, excuse me, fellas. Okay, why is this not working? And coming out of the final turns for the final time in stage 1 here, Ice Non-Stop will win stage 1 here at Brands Hatch here. Great points for him and playoff points. And as we're going to go into commercial break. Well, after from commercial break now, and as Ice has one stage one here, and as everyone should be coming down pit road here. Yep, we can see the pigs is on, and usually they would have little concrete barriers or whatever you want to call them right there. But as everyone's in pit road now, I feel like my bet is Maximus is gonna take this hot take. He's gonna take the lead away in pit road here. And you can see this amazing pit crew coming out. And he's NASCAR approved stalls. And it looks like it stayed the same. I think everyone's on the soft tires here. And yeah, it really did not change at all here. So as we're gonna hit lap 28, I would like to say lap 28. If and as versus waiting at this point. When we hit lap 28, will be this finish here. So I don't want to work tomorrow, to be honest. But anyways, yeah, it's versus waiting for everyone to just go through this track here. And a pretty dominant performance from Ice, like always. Dominated Homestead, basically. Well, I guess he didn't really dominate. He dominated in the final stages, which is really the only thing that matters now in this type of point system. It's just winning the race. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to have those stage wins, but at the end, 5 stage wins is 1 race win. So like, shouldn't matter too much there. So, but as we're gonna be coming to the green flag here for stage 2 here, Ice and Insigne teammates here and 2 different red cars sponsored by Dr. Pepper is gonna lead us off here. And as we're coming to the green flag here, and as there's some bobble between all that, looks like there was contact with the 71 and 20 machine there. Looks like we were still singled out here. Oh, there's contact. Multiple people are. Oh, and as wow, Eyes went from first, and now we have a spinner in the back. It looks like it's Maximus. Really disappointing there. As everyone's in the grass. As it went from Ice leading the race to him being in about 6th place. He is now up to 4th here, trying to make a pass on Finn here. And as Finn's in a gravel trap once again. Does he save it? Yeah, he does, but he loses to 3 positions, excuse me. As we're watching a leader here of Landon and Insigne, Ice is now back up to 3rd. And as we have Bobber McBob is in the standing trap once again. Excuse me. And let's see. I'm pretty sure Ice Not Stop is probably going to pass Insigne before Insigne catches up to the leaders, in my opinion. So, the race will probably come out tomorrow. the full race replay because I need to go sleep right after this race. So, and as we have a battle between teammates here, between Insigne and Ice here. Landon is going to try his best to run away here. There's no way how you're gonna hold off two teammates here. Well, teammates shouldn't play a big factor, but you have two teammates that you have to try to defend against. So, and as Landon's holding a pretty good lead over these guys, though, he could get some good stage points after that restart there. And I think he was kind of part of the reason why Ice is in the grass there, as we were talking about him. But I think he made contact with Ice that sent him in the grass in the restart there. Landon is a very aggressive driver, so he's going to be aggressive on the restarts, especially like a restart like that for stage 2 or stage 3, or even an overtime finish. So as Insigne is getting pressured by his teammate, and as Landon is off the track now, as it's a 3-car race here for the lead now too between teammates now. I can just hear what, as Landon's a little bit high again, and as Ice will take the lead now. And now we're back to single file racing here, unless Insigne can try and make something happen here, but it says Ice is the faster car than this whole field here by probably over a second. So it's like Penske King at Mid-Ohio. So, but it only takes one restart for all this to go right. So he says wait to find out here, as Landon's now trying to start pressure against Insigne here. Let's see if Landon's going to try to make a move here, but probably not. It's too fast of a turn to make a move here. And as Landon is in the gravel traps there, as I said, it was just too risky in the move here, as there's 3 Dr. Pepper cars. I did not know that. So looks like 1, 2, 3 for Bump and Run Racing, I'm pretty sure it's the name. So yeah, pretty good though for that team. 1, 2, 3, can they keep that up? So it's like Hendrick Motorsports at Dover in 2021, which they were 1, 2, 3, 4. So unfortunately they did that, have a 4th Dr. Pepper car. So there's going to be waiting, I suppose, for that 4th car. As this field is pretty much spread out once again here. Not much to do. And Insigne is still kind of holding on to Ice. Not too much though, so as we might have a battle for 5th place, it looks like, with Finn, Maximus, and as Finn's off into the grass once again here. And he's probably going to get passed here by Maximus, or close to. And as that did not work out too well for Finn now, because Maximus is going to start giving him lots of pressure now. Let's see if Maximus tries to make a move here like Landon did just a lap beforehand. He's going to try to look low. Does he get the... He does get the wheel in there. And there's might be contact there as Finn's off a little bit. Here comes Bob McBobber. Or Bobber McBob, excuse me. And as we have a car off, it looks like it's Ghost. I did not catch that, excuse me guys. Now we're going to have a 4-car race here for 4th. As Bobber McBob is off to the gravel traps once again here. And as Finn and Maximus kind of got separated from the other pack, here comes Ghost now passing Bobber McBob after he got into a little gravel trap there now. See, the only driver I haven't seen in the gravel traps today was probably Ice Nonstop. I think I've just seen him in the grass, that's it. I think all these guys have been in the grass once this race, so. As Bobber McBob tries to use that bumper against Dark Ghost, does not work out too well. As we might have a battle for 4th there. No, we do not, so we're going to stay on this battle for now until I see one happening. And there might be close now. Maximus is gonna have that slipstream down this long straightaway here. Not gonna be too, oh my god, excuse me. Not enough for a run to form, but still there as Finn is in the gravel traps once again. Same spot into the tires. Loses all his positions. He's just very inconsistent through this turn and almost in the gravel trap once again. As we're gonna go back to 5th place here between Bauer McBob and Dargosin. They're starting to catch up to Maximus now. As Maximus is in the grass there a little bit, here goes Bauer McBob. He's going to try to use that bumper, I'm pretty sure, into this turn here. I wouldn't be surprised if he does. As Ghost got in that sand trap a little bit there. Does he use that bumper again? That was close. He almost used that bumper there, but he's going to try to look to the outside and just slip in behind, or slip behind Ghost, excuse me. As, like I said before, they're starting to catch up to Maximus. It looks like they're about 6 car lengths behind them. So, but there's really just 4 packs here. You have the first pack, which is Ice, then Insigne and Landon, which is 2. And then you kind of have Maximus, Dark Ghost, and Bauer McBob in 1. So we're gonna go over to see what's happening up for the lead here. As Landon is now starting to catch up to Insigne now. He's been driving up the field. Let's see if he can create any opportunities here in these closing laps here. As lap 28 will be the stage end there, so. Shit. As Landon is starting to catch up to Insigne, he has a great car here. Does he try to use the bumper into this tight hairpin there? Does not work, but he should have a good drive off, I would think, from that racing line he just took there. So, as Bauer McBob is in pit road as we speak. No clue why. Might be the fuel. As Landon tries to look low, tries to pull back to the outside here. He's going to try to get that slipstream on this long straightaway. Not sure if he's going to get that slipstream though. It's going to be really close. And then he probably should not make his move here like he did last time, where he ended up in a sand trap and had to restart all this over. Now he's less than a car length away. He's going to look to the inside. They door bang. And he takes second away from Insigne. Well, Insigne repay the favor as they're both in the grass now. Insigne with more of a mistake than Landon. As we're coming to 7 go at the line here. And now the field spread out once again. Nothing to really commentate about as Landon's in pit road, so there must be something with the pit strategy here that I'm failing to realize about. Might be the fuel, I think, or the tires. Not entirely sure there, so excuse me guys for that. But I think since Bauer McBob and Landon pitted, I think the rest of this field's gonna start pitting here soon. I think. Don't quote me on that. So, and let's see what's happening back in the pack here with Maximus. Yeah, 2 says not a lot of racing going on, especially when you only have 7 people on this type of road course. I mean, it's not a lot to commentate about, so. And like I said, as Ice got a little bit loose there. But anyways, Ice won Homestead and Daytona Road Course there. Daytona Road Course was in the rain there. And then Homestead was after a restart after lot of stuff happened there. As Ice Non-Stop is in the gravel traps now, he's throwing this lead away to his teammate slash team owner. And as someone else is off the track, looks like it's Bobber McBob once again, as he has left the lobby. Okay, yep. And we're just stuck in the loading screen here. Every time someone leaves, this happens to me, so. And as Finn's now in pit road as well. And now Insignia is only about, probably, yeah, about 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds behind Ice now, so. As Finn's gonna get passed by Landon in pit road. What a shocker. So, and as we might have a battle here for third between Dark Ghost and Maximus, which is a 1-2-3 for bump and run racing. So, and I stand corrected. There was no battle at all. So once again, we're all pretty much spread out. As now there's only 6 cars racing here. And as we have a car off, Insigne is off the track now, into the tires, not even turn around. He's gonna lose 1-2 spots here. And he's gonna, it must have been the tires, I think. The tire wear in this game is insane. So, really unfortunate for Insigne. I wish I got that on camera. Sorry about that, guys. And really unfortunate for Insigne, who was second, now in 4th with only 5 to go here. So. Now, I'm not sure what the pit strategy is with Landon and Finn pitting, Bobber McBob pitting before he DNF here. So, I'm not sure what the strategy is here. It might have been the tires. They might have went soft when everyone went mediums, but as we can probably check in those player cards, since there's nothing else for me to do for you guys, I'll just pull it up here. Maybe it would show you. Yeah, there's not much at all, so sorry about that, guys. Take that off the screen as Insigne is off the track. Anyways, take that off. We'll keep that map there. Yeah, there's not anything I can see. Ooh, cancel. Actually, hold up. Since we're just experimenting. Not much. And as the field is still pretty much spread out here, nothing really too exciting is happening. Yeah. So, I'm not sure if these 4 guys are gonna pit or not. So, as Ice Nonstop has a lead of over 10 seconds here. So, very fun to commentate. As they're coming with 3 to go at the line here. And yeah, there's not a lot to talk about, so I'll just go mute until something happens, I suppose. And here comes Maximus trying to take the lead away from Dark Ghost there, as Dark Ghost is off the track now. Sorry guys, I was muted, as he's into the tire barrier hard. What a long-lived battle there that made me come from being muted there. So as now, and he spins again. That might bring the caution now. I don't think it will. So and wow, Dark Ghost went from second to fourth in one turn. And anyways, Ice Non-Stop, he won stage 1, and here soon, half a lap left, or a lap and a half, will be the white flag for stage 2 here. So great performance by him for today, dominant performance. And as we're on to the white flag here for stage 2 here. And as Ice driving into the sunset basically for the stage 2 win. And unfortunately guys, I'm gonna have to get off after this stage 2. As I got a text, and as Ice might hit the emergency brake there. The e-brake. So anyways, I'm probably gonna get off after the stage 2 finish here, but as Ice is starting to go through the fast section of this road course here after this second to last turn here. And as we have a battle here but anyways, Ice Non-Stop is gonna win stage 2 here. And let's go back to that battle now for third. It's between Landon and Insigne, who I think Landon passed Insigne. And Landon's gonna get that third spot. Same thing with Maximus got second from that. And sorry about that, guys, but I just have to get off. So, and as Landon is flipping for stage 2 here. And what? Alright, well, you guys gotta watch the first 2 stages of the race here. So, I'm about to get off, unfortunately. So, sorry about that, guys. But I hope you guys all have a good night.
Here we go, green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys!
Tell Mr. Dennett that Ricky Bobby is my best friend, and it's shaking big time.